The way of walking alone. You are addicted to the herd. You ask before you decide. You check approval before you speak. You reach for a screen the moment silence appears. You call this connection. It is dependency. You outsourced your self-worth to the crowd. And because the crowd is average, your trajectory is collapsing toward the mean. This is not society. This is a cage. To escape it, you must sever the signal. You must learn strategic isolation. In 1645, the undefeated swordsman Miyamoto Musashi withdrew into a cave, fully expecting to die. No audience, no comfort, no identity to protect. There, he wrote 21 laws known as the Dokkodo, the way of walking alone. This is not poetry, not philosophy. It is a psychological operating system for independence. This is episode 1. Over this series, we will dissect all 21 laws, one by one, and install them as a modern behavioral framework. Together they form the Ronin Protocol. Protocol 1. The Reality Filter. Musashi's first law is precise. Accept everything just the way it is. You are not exhausted because life is hard. You are exhausted because you are arguing with reality. You replay the past. You negotiate with imaginary timelines. You wish the terrain were different. This drains you. This is cognitive friction. Anxiety lives in the gap between reality and expectation. The Ronin closes that gap. He does not hope. He observes. Execution is immediate. When something collapses, do not say, "This is bad." Say, "This is the data." Job loss? Data. Rejection? Data. Failure? Data. Emotion removed. Strategy unlocked. Do not argue with the terrain. Navigate it. Protocol 2. The Dopamine Embargo. The law states, do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Here is the pathology. You eat without hunger, scroll without curiosity, consume stimulation to avoid the void. This is not weakness, it is conditioning. Hedonic adaptation. Pleasure normalizes, thresholds rise, willpower decays. A man addicted to comfort is easy to control. The correction is deliberate. Once per day, choose discomfort, cold exposure, delayed gratification, work without stimulation. Not to suffer, to recalibrate. You are teaching your nervous system a critical truth. You do not need the reward to survive. Protocol 3. The Emotional Fortress. The law states, resentment and complaint are appropriate neither for oneself nor others. You replay arguments in private. You rehearse grievances. You mistake anger for power. It is not. Anger is a leak. Energy leaving the system. Every complaint is a confession. Someone else controls my internal state. That is victimhood. Execution is strict. The zero complaint rule. For 24 hours, you do not verbalize blame. Not about people. Not about circumstances. When the urge appears, transmute it. My boss is incompetent becomes, I update my resume tonight. Silence the victim. Activate the architect. Protocol 4. The Singular Way. The law states, never stray from the way. You are fragmented. 5 goals, 3 identities. Endless optimization. This is dispersion, and dispersion kills mastery. Musashi focused on one thing. The sword, not balance, not approval, not popularity. Define your prime directive. 1 mission, 6 months. Everything that does not serve it is noise. Kill the hobbies that fracture focus. Cut the relationships that pull you backward. The path is narrow. You cannot walk it carrying baggage. Musashi died alone in a cave, but he died a master. You live surrounded by people, yet serve their opinions, validation, and noise. This series exists to reverse that condition. And this was only episode 1. The remaining laws go deeper. They get colder. They demand more. Now, the contract. Tonight, execute a solitude drill. 30 minutes. No phone, no music, no podcasts, no audience. Just you and the unfiltered signal of your mind. If that unsettles you, that is not fear. That is dependency breaking. This is the Ronin Protocol. The series has begun. Walk alone, or walk with the sheep.